It's about that time already. Like, for how long are you going to continue dwelling in self-doubt? Delaying yourself, procrastinating, putting yourself on hold, postponing yourself because you feel like you're not ready, because you're scared, because you're that, because you're this. Like, for how long? Time is ticking. You don't get time. Okay, you don't have time. You don't have all day. So get to it already. Okay, clock it. Hi sweet peas, welcome to my channel. My name is Gwevesi, and on this channel I create content on self-love, growth mindset, personal development, and all the yummy and juicy stuff. So if that is something you want to see more of, make sure you stick around, by subscribing, liking, commenting, send this to your mother, send this to your dog, send this to your grandmother, send this to your brother, your sister. Like, spread the word. Okay, share. Yeah. So in this video we're going to be talking about how to build unstoppable self-confidence and overcome self-doubt. And I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on how to overcome self-doubt and actually achieve your goals, because it's about that time already. Like, for how long are you going to continue dwelling in self-doubt, delaying yourself, procrastinating, putting yourself on hold, postponing yourself because you feel like you're not ready, because you're scared, because you're that, because you're this. Like, for how long? Time is ticking. You don't get time. Okay, you don't have time. You don't have all day. So get to it already. Okay, clock it. The first thing you need to do if you want to overcome self-doubt and build unstoppable, unshakable, indabosky kind of confidence, you need to identify negative thoughts and challenge those negative thoughts. If there is something that I do on a daily basis, is challenging negative thoughts. When we talk about being positive, trust me, your negative thoughts are constantly going to be haunting you. Okay, the negative thoughts are going to be there 247. You need to identify those negative thoughts and challenge them. I literally fight battles with myself every single day because every negative thought that comes or pops up on my mind, I'm trying to squeeze it back right down, from the pit of hell where it came from. Because it's definitely from the pit of hell. There is no way all those negative thoughts is coming from a good place. It's definitely from the pit, the smelling, stinkiest parts of hell. That is where it's coming from. Why do we believe so much in the negative things that people say? Somebody can tell you 10 times that you're pretty. Somebody can tell you 10 times something positive 10 times, but you're going to even forget. But the moment, just that one time that somebody told you that you're ugly, or your smile is ugly, or your nose is ugly, it will stick. You constantly, like, it's just you start replaying the scene, you start thinking about it, you start magnifying it, making it look so gigantic. Why do you constantly focus on those negative things as if a prophet from heaven has told you that, oh, God said this is your reality, God said, oh, this is how your life is going to be, God said, oh, this is your fate? The same way you think about those negative thoughts, why not switch, flip it, change it. The same way you think about those negative thoughts, start thinking about those positive things about yourself. Start thinking that you're good enough. Start thinking that you can, do those things that you want to do. Stop, letting people determine your self-worth and value for you. Okay, identify those negative thoughts and challenge them constantly, because everything has to do with belief. You see, your beliefs is what's going to drive you to the core. Okay, it's a driving force. If you believe that you're capable, then you're going to become capable. If you believe in yourself, all it takes is just your mind. What you think here in your mind. See, I'm screaming. You guys are making me scream. I feel like I need to scream. I need to emphasize so much on this. And I know that you've probably heard this before, but you're not taking it serious. But the fact that you keep hearing this over and over and over again, this should tell you something, that it is so important. Your beliefs are going to shape in your entire existence. Like, your beliefs are going to be the driving force. It's going to be the core of you. So do not joke and do not play with it. Those negative thoughts are just thoughts. Okay, not just thoughts. It's not serious. It's not that serious. They're just thoughts. You can always change the narrative every single time and switch things up. Okay, another thing is to focus on your strength and your accomplishment. Focus on your strength 1000,000,000%. We all have that thing we are good at. We all have something we are good at. Okay, you might not have figured it out yet, but there is definitely something that you're very, very good at. And it might look like, oh, this is not a big deal, but for the fact that you're good at this thing, it's not everybody that is good at it. One of my strengths and talents is that I know how to pull up. Like, I know how to, build outfits. Like, you see this dress, this top that I'm wearing right here, I can literally style this in 10 different ways, and every single time you see me, you'll be thinking, oh, I'm wearing something different. Like, that is one of my strengths, and it might seem like, oh, this is not a big deal, but not many people actually know how to pull up. Okay, not many people know how to style, outfits, how to build outfits and make it look good. So this is actually a strength, and when you hold on to your strength, like, it makes you feel good about yourself, it makes you feel important. Okay, it gives you this sense of purpose. And when it comes to accomplishment, focus on your accomplishment. Like, your accomplishment must not be, oh, buying landed properties, building house, buying cars. Like, for me, things that I've accomplished so far, I've been able to overcome, low self-esteem. I've been able to, glow up. I've been able to change my, mindset. My mindset used to be rigid, but now it's so flexible. Those are actually accomplishments too, and I'm so proud and happy I was able to get certain things done in my life. You mustn't buy, landed properties, do all those things before you finally say, oh, I've accomplished this, I've done that. No, the fact that I now have unshakable Indaboski belief in myself is actually a very huge accomplishment, because there are lots of people that still struggle with self-doubt and lack of confidence. So this is actually something too. You should focus on your strengths and your accomplishments. Okay, it doesn't matter how big or how little you think it is. Okay, no matter how small. Okay, now still something. Okay, it's still something. Okay, a 3 ways to overcome self-doubt and build unshakable confidence is to set realistic goals and celebrate small wins. You need to set realistic goals. Okay, let's say you want to make $1 million and you're like, oh, in 1 week I'm going to make $1 million. That is not a realistic goal. How are you going to, okay, first of all, how are you going, let me check my mic is working, how are you going to make that money in 1 week? Do you have a plan to make that money in 1 week? You don't have any plan, you're just saying it. I don't know, like, you want magic, so you want make magic happen, or wait, I don't understand. You want make manna fall from heaven. How do you want it to actually happen? Set realistic goals. Okay, don't set goals that, I know it's good to dream big and all. The universe is not on a budget, so you can literally ask for any single thing that you want. Okay, dream big and all, but you also need to be real. You also need to be realistic with yourself. And another thing is to celebrate small wins. It's so important to celebrate small wins. Okay, if you sit back and look at, when I sit back and look at, the me of 5 years ago, I'm definitely grateful for the me of today, because I've definitely gone far. Okay, I've definitely gone far. I've evolved. I have confidence now. I believe in myself. I don't have self-doubt. I've overcome a lot of personal conflictions, and when I look back, I'm so proud of myself. And celebrating small wins is so important, because if you do not celebrate those small wins, how are you going to pave way for those big things to actually happen? Like, I remember when I hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, I was so happy. Like, I literally celebrated it. How people celebrate when they hit 100k subscribers on YouTube? When I hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, like, I celebrated my small win, because it's not easy. If it's easy, make you run up. If it's easy, run up now. It's not easy. Okay, 100 subscribers, like 100 people subscribing, riding with me and watching me, is a big deal. Celebrate your little wins. You're going to believe in you. It's going to make you believe in yourself more, and it's going to make you have confidence more, because no matter how little this thing is, I was able to accomplish it. Okay, I did it. I made it happen. Not anybody else but me. So when you start looking at yourself as somebody that is capable, there's a way you just start having confidence, and the self-doubt to just start disappearing. Because just the zuzu, they go. The 4th way to overcome self-doubt and build unstoppable, unshakable Indaboski confidence is to surround yourself with positive influence. Surround yourself with positive influence. Like, this is so important. The kind of people you roam and mingle around is going to influence you one way or another. This is why it's so important to set boundaries. It's so important to set boundaries. If somebody is constantly, radiating and, exhibiting, negative vibes, and they're just constantly not in support of your dreams, they are just constantly, shaming you, mocking you, like, you need to distance yourself away from that person. You need to set boundaries and move away from that person, because even when it comes to social media, right, you need to be very specific with the kind of people that you watch and follow, because social media has its way of impacting you. It has its way of influencing you, whether you like it or not. Before you know, you see yourself actually, reasoning. You see yourself actually seeing meaning and reasoning with what somebody said on social media. It happens a lot, so you need to be so careful. Surround yourself with positive influence. Surround yourself with people that love you, people that support you, people that ride with you, like people that are going to be there for you constantly, not people that, I know it's hard, to spot people that pretend and people that actually do not like you, because people are so good at pretending. They're actually not going to like you, they're actually going to hate you to the core, but they'll be smiling at your face and acting as if, oh, they have your back, they have your back. But you can pretend, but you cannot pretend forever. Okay, at some point your true colors is definitely going to show up. If you want to build confidence and stop doubting yourself, you need to surround yourself with people that encourage you, people that empower you, people that, add value to your life, people that, dare you to, challenge you to go further, people that influence you in a good way. Is so important, because you cannot constantly be in a circle that try to, take you down, in a circle that doesn't see your worth, in a circle that talks down on you. They're definitely not going to take you serious. This is happening again. Oh my god. The last but not the least thing that you need to do to stop doubting yourself and build unshakable confidence would be to practice self-compassion and self-forgiveness. Yes, I know you fucked up. I know you fucked up in the past. Okay, you were dumb, you were stupid, you made a decision that led to, something very devastating. And now that you've grown and you've evolved, you're constantly, regretting, you're constantly, feeling bad about those things that you did. Yes, I know, say you fuck up. I know, say what you do, say, you don't make sense at all. You don't make sense. We've all been there. But in order to move on with your life, yesterday is gone. You cannot bring yesterday back to today. But the decisions that you make today, that is what matters the most. The decisions that you make right now and how you continue with your life right now, that's what matters the most. So the girl that I was 5 years ago, the dumb and stupid, the girl that was, having, the girl that had low self-esteem, the girl that was constantly pleasing people, the girl that was scared, to defend herself, the girl that was naive, I forgive her. Okay, because if she wasn't the way that she was, I wouldn't have found this girl, that is here today, and that, standing up for herself and, being so outspoken, expressing herself, setting boundaries. So you need to forgive yourself, okay, in order to move on with your life. Practicing self-compassion and self-forgiveness is so important. You need to be gentle and kind to yourself every single time. Like, let's say you wanted to do something and you were not able to do it this time around, don't worry. Like, don't worry, don't be too hard on yourself. The fact that you couldn't get it done right now doesn't mean you're a failure. It doesn't mean you're going to give up, and it doesn't mean you cannot get it done. There is literally no failure without success. Okay, failure is like a criteria for actually accomplishing success. So the fact that you keep failing and falling and, not getting something done is actually giving you experience and making you, more strong and vast in that thing that you want to do. Because you fail this time, right? The next time you go at it, you're not going to repeat the same mistakes again. You're going to take another step. So this is so important, and these are the tips that I have for you guys on how to overcome self-doubt and build unshakable, unbreakable, indabroski self-confidence, because it's so important for this life. And you need balls, okay, you need courage, you need to be audacious. Like I said, like, it's so important. You need to believe in yourself. You need to be crazy about yourself. That is the amount of, self-belief and self-love that you need to have to be able to accomplish something that you want so bad. Even if nobody believes in you, if nobody cares about you, nobody believes in you, like, do not be part of those people that do not believe in you. Okay, constantly believe in your own self, be rooting for yourself, be cheering for yourself, because you know what you want and you know exactly how you're going to get it. I keep saying this on my videos. This is exactly how you're going to stop doubting yourself and build unshakable self-confidence. Yours sincerely, your ex-colleague, because I've left you guys. I'm no longer in that boat. Okay, I don't fast forward, I don't evolve, I don't advance, so I'm not there any longer. And this is why I make these videos, because I was once in this boat. Okay, I want you to realize that what you're going through right now is not where your worth ends. Okay, how you feel about yourself right now, especially if you think about yourself in a negative way, is not your reality. Okay, you can always flip the switch every single time and change things every single time, but you need to start believing in yourself and having confidence in yourself. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.